Greetings builders, Daniel here and welcome to another exciting build review, where I show you in just a couple of minutes all the information that you need to decide if this build is for you or not. If this is meant to be the one, you can find links for POBs and complete guides in the video description. And if this video helps you, please leave a thumbs up to support the channel. Thank you very much and let's get into it! Today's build is the super fast and amazing NIGHTBLADE Flicker Strike Raider with the Ranger class. This is the kind of build where you can have it all. It easily achieves over 10 million DPS, it's super tanky, and as you can see on the gameplay, incredibly fast. To list the pros of this build, I have to pretty much repeat what I just said. This is one of the most well balanced builds I've ever played. It has super speed, damage and survivability. It also has a satisfying gameplay with explosions, and let's face it, Flicker Strike is just super cool. Now, to list the cons, I'll start saying that this build isn't cheap. You need some mandatory unique and rare items that will exceed the divine price. Another issue is that you have little control over your character. This might be a problem on bosses like Queen at City and the Shaper, where you need to know which clone to attack and mind your position. Getting to the budget, this build is expensive and not a starter. You need at least 6 divine orbs to put it together. Don't forget that on PoEbuilds.net you can find a list with all the equipment that you need to buy for this build, with direct links for examples being sold by other players. You need 3 mandatory unique items for this build. The first is the Farus Fur Body Armor, which guarantees that you always have your full frenzy charges on. Next, we also need a Yoke of Suffering amulet that causes all of our elemental damage to be able to shock enemies, causing them to take a lot more damage. Finally, we also need the Perseverance spell that turns tankiness into damage. It does that, granting 1% increased damage for every 200 of the lowest between armor and evasion. Good thing that this build counts with over 30,000 of each. For clear speed, this build is surely a 10 out of 10. And I didn't even need to tell you that. Check out this gameplay, this is some serious anime swordsman stuff. The boss damage is also great, especially when you can use your Berserk skill. As you can see, it kills guardians in less than 2 seconds, but I will only give it 9 out of 10 because this damage is reduced on pinnacle bosses when it's harder to stack our rage. For the survivability, I'll also give it 9 out of 10. This build has almost 100,000 effective HP because of high armor, high evasion, spell suppression, over 30% chance to block and high chance to avoid elemental ailments. I just took 1 point out because you have low life regeneration, making it vulnerable to poison. And that's it guys, what did you think about this NIGHTBLADE Flicker Strike Raider? Please take a second to tell me in the comments and leave a thumbs up to support the channel. I wish you guys an amazing day and don't forget to keep building!